I'm back. There we go.
And if your case is not being called, please put your phone on mute. Carlos Javier.
Yes.
Okay. Calling case U571-10820, the people versus Carlos Javier, entered without owner's permission. Appearance?
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant. Oh, I'm sorry, is that counsel's?
He needs a translator.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Sarah Robinson for Mr. Javier.
Yes.
State your name, please, Mr. Javier.
Sir,
Javier.
he
Javier.
needs a
Carlos. Carlos Javier.
Spanish translator, Judge.
Okay. I will reschedule his arraignment for the 6th. Mr. Javier, do you understand anything that I'm saying to you?
I understand.
He has
Okay.
someone right next to him, Judge, that speaks English.
Okay, so we're going to reschedule so that you can have a Spanish translator for your court hearing, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to reschedule it for November 16th.
Okay.
It will be at 8:30 in the morning.
Noviembre 6. Noviembre 6. Is by Zoom?
By Zoom, same number, 8:30 a.m., November 16th.
Okay. It's perfect
Okay?
for me. Okay, it's perfect.
Okay. Have a good day. You're all set. You're good.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Stephen Fields. Calling case P1088601, the people versus Stephen Antonio Fields, one count of driving while license suspended. Appearance?
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Fields. The people have made a recommendation. He wishes to avail himself of that.
Mr. Fields, can you state your name for the record, please? Okay, next. Devontae Jackson.
Devontae Jackson.
Yes, calling case X3763433. Count 1, no operator's license. Count 2, speeding on the freeway, 1 to 5 over. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearance?
Your Honor,
Waiving my rights.
Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant. He wishes to avail himself of the recommendation.
Okay. Mr. Jackson, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Devontae Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear that is the truth.
Okay. Did you have
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today about your case in private?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
Say that again.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, you wish to continue and plead guilty.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to August 13th, 2020, around 5:22 p.m. in the area of I-96 in Livernois in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2011 Ford vehicle without a valid driver's license.
Yes.
Satisfied?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I'm going to waive your fines and costs today. It's typically $240 to cover court costs. I will waive that and bring your balance to 0. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Have a good day.
My name
You too.
is Kenneth L. Foster.
Okay, Mr. Roby, can you take care of Mr. Foster?
Sure, is there an offer? Are you gonna put us in a room or you didn't want me just to do it right now?
He's already in the room.
Oh,
It's for improper place.
okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Tanisha Fairfax?
Yes.
Okay, calling case P1075722, people versus Tanisha Danae Fairfax. Count 1, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance. Appearance?
Good afternoon, Sarah Robinson, appearing on behalf of Ms. Fairfax. Ms. Fairfax would like to plead not guilty, He's requesting trial date. Ma'am, please state your name.
Tanisha Fairfax.
Okay, Ms. Fairfax, let me get you a court date.
Last time you said was February 8th or that week, Mayor Judge? Okay, straight up.
Okay. February 17th will be your trial date, okay?
You said February 17th?
Yes.
Okay.
The way things are going, it looks like we'll still be on Zoom. I don't think people are gonna be coming to court house anytime soon. Use the same Zoom information. It'll be at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good rest of your day.
You should enjoy yours also.
Thank you. Okay, Robert Johnson. Unmute your phone, Mr. Johnson.
Yes.
Calling case
Can you hear me?
P11343, the people versus Robert Johnson. Count 1, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. And count 3, driving while license not valid or improper license. Appearance?
Your Honor, Pauline
Go ahead.
Soroki on behalf of the defendant.
Can you say your name?
There's a recommendation, he's gonna bail himself of that.
Mr. Johnson, can you state your name, please?
Robert Jarrett Johnson.
Can you raise your right hand?
You just can't count.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private about your case?
No, I didn't, Your Honor.
Okay, next person. James Jones.
Here, Your Honor.
Okay. Calling case P1069129, people versus James Anthony Jones, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, driving while license suspended. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Pauline Soroki on behalf of the defendant. At this time, my client's gonna accept the recommendation.
Mr. Jones, can you state your full name for the record, please?
James Anthony Jones.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Jones, I'd like to bring your attention to February 22nd, 2020, around 3:18 p.m. in the area of Curtis and Griggs in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2005 Chevy silver vehicle without a valid driver's license.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, satisfied?
Satisfied.
Okay, I will dismiss the two remaining counts. There's stipulated for probable cause.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Okay, Mr. Jones, I'm also going to waive your fines and costs, so it'll bring you to a zero balance today, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you are all set. You have a good day.
All right, you too, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. And Attorney Clifford, I see your client has checked in. Do you want to go into a breakout room with him to speak about the offer?
No, Your Honor. I believe it's arraignment and we're asking to be referred to drug court per the prosecutor. Did she send that over?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I always get confused between our different specialty courts. If he has to plead first, with drug court, does he have to take a plea first?
Yes, it's a post-conviction court.
Right.
But I did recommend to defense counsel that before we enter the plea, that we have drug courts talk to him and explain drug court and make sure he's eligible, so then we don't have to deal with a plea that might not be able to be executed.
So based on the drug court representative not being able to just come up and talk to a defendant in person, how about we schedule a pretrial? And in the meantime, drug court can communicate with Mr. Nolan Johnson.
Oh, that'd be perfect. I can contact drug court today and let them know that we have this coming up.
Okay. Attorney Clifford, does that sound good to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So let's reschedule. We can arraign him today still, and then set it for a pretrial. And by that time the pretrial comes, we will have everything set for whether or not Mr. Johnson is ready to go to drug court. And we can go through the guilty plea on that day.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome. Let's see.
That's it. Sometimes I can get them here today. It's late in the afternoon. I've done it in the morning before.
Right, now.
I mean, I can try if you want.
What about tomorrow?
I'm sure we can get it, or at least we can get drug court on Zoom tomorrow.
Okay. Attorney Clifford, do you want to come back tomorrow at 8:30? Or do you want a date set out in a week?
We could get a date set out on the week, Your Honor.
Okay, so let's do. November 12th. 8:30, it'll be the same Zoom information. And drug court doesn't have to be on because they'll communicate with him in the meeting.
Yes, I'll make drug court aware of this. I have seen them appear before, just to fill the court in, but they may appear, they may not, but they'll talk to him beforehand.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, call Mr. Johnson's case and get him arraigned and then we'll be out of here. So I said the 12th, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the people versus Nolan Johnson, calling case Z806799, one count of operating with the high VAC. Today's the day set for an arraignment. Appearances?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, good afternoon, Your Honor. Zania Clipper, P77992 on behalf of Mr. Johnson, standing in for the attorney on record, Kiana Fronelit, with his permission.
And can we have your P number?
P77992.
Thank you. And Mr. Johnson, can you please state your name for the record? Go ahead and unmute your phone.
Nolan Johnson.
Okay, and from the people?
City Riders for the People, P8072.
Okay, and as we discussed off the record, as far as scheduling, we are going to come back on November 12th, and at that time, your client will be well aware of the requirements for drug court, and with anticipation of him voluntarily wanting to go to drug court, we will enter the guilty plea or go through the guilty plea, and the offer is for operating while visually impaired, correct?
That is correct, and there are two high VACs in question.
Okay.
So it'll be for both. It'll be a VI for both charges, but it is contingent on successful completion of drug court, not just entering drug court.
Okay. And Attorney Clifford, you do understand that offer, correct?
Yes, that's the offer. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And Mr. Johnson, do you understand what's going on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I will see you on November 12th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day. You're welcome.
You too. Be safe.
You too, thank you. Mr. Johnson, you can go ahead and log off.
Okay.
I didn't get that. Is it, I forgot how you say, Mr. Freeman, how do you say your name? Is it Ike? Go ahead and unmute your phone.
Ike Freeman.
Okay, calling case is P110954, the people versus Ike Freeman, 11 and 15 over the posted speed, and P110951, driving while license not valid or improper license. Appearance.
Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Freeman. Your Honor, there's a recommendation. He's going to avail himself of that.
Okay, Mr. Freeman, can you state your name one more time on the record?
Ike Freeman.
Okay, is it correct you're going to plead responsible to blockading traffic, which is a 0-point offense and a civil infraction? Do you understand that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is there a stipulation to the face of the ticket for the responsible plea?
No stipulated.
Mr. Freeman, I have dismissed your misdemeanor count, and your speeding has been reduced to blockading traffic, which is 0 points, and I'm also waiving the $175 that's typically due on or for these type of offenses. So you are all set, Mr. Freeman, unless you have any questions.
No, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good rest of your day.
You too, and may God be with you.
Thank you. You too. Ms. Lenoir? Go ahead and unmute your phone. There we go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Calling case 435553, the people versus, is it Michael Lenoir?
Yep.
One count of allowing licensed person to drive. Appearance?
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of the defendant. At this time, my client is entering a plea not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
Okay. Ms. Lenoir, can you state your full name for the record?
Michael Flanoil.
Okay. Ms. Lenoir, do you understand you have a right to a jury trial?
Okay. Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything for you to waive that right today?
No.
Okay, I will continue a not guilty plea for you and set your trial date for February 17th at 8:30 a.m. It'll be on Zoom
Okay.
with the same information.
Okay.
You remember the date I just gave you?
You said February 15th?
17th
The 17th?
at 8:30.
A month ago, girl.
Mr. Fields, go ahead and unmute your phone. You got it, Ms. Benoil?
February 17th at 8:30?
Yep. Got it.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Okay, Mr. Fields, I think you disconnected yourself when I was calling your case.
Oh yeah, my phone died. I had to plug it in. Sorry about that.
No problem. Okay, calling case P1088601, the people versus Stephen Fields, one count, excuse me, of driving while license suspended. Appearance?
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of the defendant. Going to accept the recommendation.
Okay, can you state your full name, Mr. Fields?
Stephen Fields.
Mr. Fields, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Okay, what's the person's last name?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
Yes.
Let me re-ask the question. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Okay. Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
Knowing that you're waiving your right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to June 3rd, 2020, around 8:03 a.m. in the area of Gratiot and McDougal in the city of Detroit, where you operate a 2005 Chevy black vehicle without a valid driver's license.
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied.
Okay, I will amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license. And I will also waive your fines and costs as well. Okay, Mr. Fields?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, you are all set to go. You have the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Robert Johnson, we're gonna try you one more time. Mr. Johnson, can you unmute your phone, please?
Are you talking to Miss Robinson or Mr. Johnson?
Mr. Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Johnson, can you unmute your phone, please, so we can get.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, now
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he's got a problem with the volume.
I asked you if you had spoken to an attorney earlier today, and you said no. Do you need to speak to an
Yeah.
attorney again?
Hello?
He couldn't hear me. He can't hear. That was my mistake.
Can you hear?
I can hear you.
I can hear now.
Yes.
Hello?
Okay, we're on the record right now. Please hold, okay? We're on the record. Hold on. Mr. Johnson, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Y'all can hear me?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear you, Your Honor.
This is a recall for Robert Johnson. Mr. Johnson, I just need you to listen, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Have you spoken to an attorney today about your case?
No, I have, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rocky.
Why don't
So
we
you
give
didn't
it to Miss Robinson, Your Honor? I tried to talk to him already. She's gonna give it a shot.
All right.
We were having communication issues.
Go ahead and hit join, Mr. Johnson, on your screen. Hit the join button. It's fade to display. What's going on with Mr. Foster?
Judge Sabree, I asked.
Oh my God.
Hello?
Hold on, Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
Johnson, did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, they didn't.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Excuse me?
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually
I
guilty?
didn't hear you, Your Honor.
Mr.
Yes, Your
Johnson,
Honor.
do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to continue knowing that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes.
I'd like to bring your attention to August 28th, 2020, around 2:01 p.m. in the area of Shane and Franklin in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2003 Chevy black vehicle without a valid driver's license.
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied?
Satisfied.
I got two satisfied. Great.
Very satisfied.
Yeah.
I'm going to dismiss the remaining counts. Mr. Johnson, you have $0 to pay. You can log off and go about your day.
Hey, Ron, can I ask you a question, please?
Sure.
I got another court in front of you on the 17th, the same ticket.
Well, if it's the same exact ticket, then you don't have to come back for it.
Okay, well, I'll be right well on the 17th.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you're saying. Robert Johnson.
What's it called?
J-A-R-E.
Thank you, Judge.
You got a birthday or something?
No, thank you, Your Honor. Okay. Okay.
Mr. Johnson, you got to come back on the 17th. They're not the same cases. It's 3 different cases.
Excuse me, Your Honor?
He got pulled over.
Come back.
5 days apart. 828 902. He got pulled over for the traffic.
You gotta come
Just
back,
type
sir.
in 17.
Yeah, come back on the 17th, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Get some rest, all right?
Okay, 17. Okay.
All right.